All right, it's your girl Lynn Chan. And so this video, I turned my camera this way. Oh, my mic is in the way. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Okay. So in this, yeah, I turned it this way so it would you can see that full screen desktop or something. I'm still experimenting with different cameras and stuff. Well, I only have phones right now, but I'm going to get a new camera and mount it up here so you can kind of see me better like this. Yeah. But with it sideways, it's hard for me to look directly at the camera. So I'll be looking kind of off sideways because I'm watching myself. I'll try to divert my eyes to you. So I'm going to talk about estrogen and my T blockers in this video. Also, my voice training is ongoing. I'm trying to perfect it. It's only been a little while, but and so I'm going to talk about how I got on HRT, what all I had to do, and people I had to see. I'll try to remember everything I can. It's been a few months since then, since I got the medicine given to me, prescribed. But so let's see. The first one was, so I basically I'm through the VA, so because I'm a veteran, so I went to the VA and talked to a counselor. Why am I getting so nervous? Okay. I talked to a counselor, pretty much told him I feel like I'm transgender and I really want to start HRT. And so he's like, okay, I know someone that's kind of versed in that area. She doesn't work here, but she's here sometimes. So I'll tell her, give her, your contact info, and you can make an appointment with her. So that person was like the head of a department. So I didn't really get to see her, but the person I got to see was a health coach that works with her, kind of like under her, but kind of like with her. I don't know. So she was super cool. She was super nice, and used to this kind of thing. Here. I'm using my monitor as a light on my face so you can see me. Yeah, I'm wearing a choker right now. I love it. So, yay. And I'm not wearing my hat. Trying to look more, I don't know. Okay, so I talked to the health coach. It was like a month, I think, until I could see her. But yeah, I talked with her, and she basically interviewed me, and she just wanted to know me. And it was cool because she was like, well, I'm not like the person that will bar you from this. That's not really my job. I'm just trying to get to know you, to see what your situation is, to see if you're ready for something like this. And if we don't feel like you are, there's steps we can take to get you there, counseling or whatever. We just want to do what's right for you. So, excuse my AC. I have to have AC. I will die without it, so I'm sorry for the background noise. Okay, back on topic. So, but the interview went super well. I was basically telling her I needed this. No, I didn't say that, um, I pretty much assured her I was ready to transition, and she totally agreed. And I had to wait about, I think, a week, maybe two. No, she said as long as 2 weeks for us to make a decision. Um, she's, of course, it's not a decision, but like, I'm not going to bar you from this, but. Uh, so yeah, it could take up to 2 weeks, but like I think it was like a week later. She called me up and she's like, "Yeah, we have no issues with you doing this, and we feel you're ready. So, and you feel you're ready. So, we're gonna send you a referral to an endocrinologist. They deal with uh, what is the glands in the body that produce hormones. I think that's what it's called. What it does. So that's the endocrine system. So yeah, that's basically, I guess that's what helps you. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. Okay, I'm not going to try to explain it. Okay, so I got the referral to the endocrinologist, and I think it was within a week later. Because of COVID, it's usually the health coach was a one-on-one uh, interview, but that was before like the whole COVID thing was like really taking off. So so that was a personal interview in person. But the endocrinologist, it was like a video chat. So I got to see him through a video chat a week later. And that went super cool. He was cool too. He totally understood my situation. And he was really, really knowledgeable and gave me lots of knowledge about what I was, getting into and stuff. And so yeah, he prescribed me estradiol patches. He gave me an option between shots, patches, and pills. And I said, I don't really want to take pills because of the liver issue, but I don't think that's like much of an issue anymore with, I don't know, anyway. I still have to look into that to see if there are other options, because the patches are nice. They work. They totally work. I'll show you later the one on my body. I have to keep one on me all the time. On my side I chose. So this is estradiol. It comes in a box like this and a patch, and you take it out. It's like a Band-Aid like kind of thing, but it's clear. And you just stick it. You're supposed to stick it on your lower abdomen, anywhere on your lower abdomen. So I tried it on my thigh. It says you can put it on your thigh too, as long as it's like near the groin area. I guess that's where it's supposed to go. The closer it is, better, I guess. I think that's what I've heard. So, so I tried it on my hip. I tried it like closer in, like, I got my Batman pants on, my pajama pants. So, I tried it right here. I didn't like either of those spots because it's supposed to be like on a hairless part of your body. And I still shave my entire body. So I had to find a place, and so you do this twice a week. So you have to keep it on for a few days, 3 or 4 days. So even if you shave, you have to, like, it'll grow, so, and then it gets unstuck. So you have to like find a place where you don't really have to shave and make that work. So that's where I came up with. Here, I'll just show you now. Is it right here? Yeah. So it's right there. It gets there. It sticks really well. What I do is I didn't do it this time, but You can see where the previous one it was. I alternate between the sides. And what I do is I clean that, like when I put this one, like my next one over here, I'll clean it off with alcohol. I usually clean it off right away, but I just, yeah, I didn't. It leaves this little glue spot. That's why I clean it off with alcohol. And that's like the only thing that gets that gunk off. Non-acetone nail polish works too, but I wouldn't recommend that. It works better to take it off, but rubbing alcohol is much healthier to do. So yeah, so that's it. You can see my appendectomy scar right there. So that's roughly a hairless part of my body, and it works quite well. The only thing you have to watch out for is water when you're taking a shower. You have to make sure it, like when I put it on, I firmly press it for like 10 seconds and kind of like massage a little bit at the skin to kind of get, get it really stuck in there. And that works. That's been working just fine. Sometimes I get a little water under it in the shower, but I've gotten around that. Let's see. So yeah, they work good. They work fine. I'm noticing the effects and stuff. So there's the estradiol patches. And my T blockers, I won't show the label because it has my important information on it. It's called it's like Spyro the dragon, spironolactone. And that, I've been told, is like a blood pressure medicine, like at first, when they first started subscribing it to people, but it also lowers testosterone levels quite a bit. So that's what they prescribe people like us, transgender male to female. So these are pills, and I take 2 a day. And I would try to show you, but yeah, here, let's see if you can see this. Just a little white pill, and you take 2 of them twice a day, and that actually, so it does affect your blood pressure. I've noticed when I stand up really quick, even if I'm hydrated, I get the white, like, stuff. So I stay plenty hydrated. It also takes sodium out of your body, which can be a little dangerous if you don't watch it. I just eat salty food, and that pretty much takes care of it. Before, like when I was just starting, I didn't do that, and I was getting like muscle like spasms when I was sleeping, and it was like super annoying. And but that went away after I started like drinking soy sauce. I did that once. I was like, ah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so no, just eat some salty food. Just replace the sodium in your body, and it should be fine. So spironolactone, and that's 25 milligrams for the spironolactone. And then the estradiol, it's crazy. It's only 0.1 milligrams per day, it says. That doesn't have, yeah, so that's it. 0.1 milligrams, yeah, it's backwards, like I told you before. Yeah, I just got a refill on both of them. So, yeah, it's not very much, but that's all you need, apparently, so, and it's been working. HRT, so I think I talked about this before, but I'll go ahead and do it again. So testosterone blockers, it definitely affects you down there. slow to erection, and less of a sex drive. What else? What else? It's supposed to decrease body hair as well, I think. I don't know, like everything that testosterone does is, it takes care of that, like wipes that away. I say it decreases sex drive, but you kind of get it back a different way with the estrogen. Because sexual attraction is different for guys as it is for girls. So, and I've been experiencing that. It's more of a mental state rather than a full-on, you know. Yeah. So I don't feel like I'm losing anything. It's actually pretty neat. Yeah. Less of a sex drive is not a bad thing. You might think that as a guy. You might even think that as a girl, but I don't know. I mean, unless you're like with someone that's like totally horny all the time, I wouldn't consider it as a big problem. You're still able to get aroused, and you know, if you're in a relationship where you're really emotionally connected, yeah, you're gonna get there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, girl. It's gonna be okay. So, yeah, I haven't lost my sensuality, so I'm still I love physical touch. I express myself with my body, so I still have that, and I still get like not sexually, but I still get a feeling from um, physical touch, like that kind of warm, fuzzy, relaxing feeling. I still get that just fine. So I guess that's it for now. So let me go over the steps. So talk to a counselor, have them refer you to like a health coach, or maybe a health coach like slash endocrinologist. So those are my steps. I had to talk to the health coach, and then she referred me to the endocrinologist. The endocrinologist is the person that prescribes the medicine. The health coach is the one that makes sure you're ready for the medicine. And the counselor just, he's a counselor. They're just mental, figure out what you want, what you need, trying to figure out you. So yeah, those were the steps, and it took about, I don't think it was more than a month. I mean, 2 months. 2 months. I don't think it's more than 2 months to get my medicine. But I was with the VA. But honestly, the VA is pretty slow sometimes. So, yeah, that's my story of how I got on HRT, and it's been going great since I started. So, only a few side effects that I've experienced. So, yep. I guess that's it for now. I'll talk more about stuff later. Stay tuned. This channel is very new. Mostly family and friends or people that are watching this right now as I'm recording now. But this is going to stay relevant for quite a long time. So for those of you watching, I would hope you follow me, subscribe if you want to, like or dislike my video. If you dislike the video, please tell me why, or I don't know, if you feel like it. Tell me, I just want all kinds of feedback from anyone that is watching, and I'll answer questions as well as I can. In later videos, I will talk more about my vocal training. I'm not doing it with a coach or anyone. It's just all on my own, things that I've learned all on my own, so I can share what I've learned with you. and I'll probably send links to other people that are a lot more knowledgeable, because right now I'm not like really good at it, but you know, I'm much better than I was. I feel more confident anyway, so I feel more like a woman. It's nice. It's a good feeling. All right, so until the next video, I'm Lynn Chang, and I'll hope to see you then. Bye.